and welcome to another episode of Ride Bikes Be Happy. I'm Conrad, the XC Conrad, and I'm here to remind you to smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. It really does help this channel. Enduro Conrad will be here in a second to explain to you about his weird trip to Hahnenklee. So
stop playing with the camera.
Yeah, okay. How's it? Yeah, this was a really difficult video to make, to be honest with you. I really didn't know what to do with the footage that I had from my trip to Hahnenklee. I was up in the Harz in late June and I stayed at Harz B&B and rode in St. Andreasburg on the first day that I was there. If you haven't seen that video, the link is up there. If you want to follow along with the day-to-day of me riding bikes, then follow along on Instagram over here. But yeah, I sat in my car on Friday morning with the plan to go to Hahnenklee, but I didn't want to go. I was kind of like, I was really torn. I knew it wasn't going to be good. So I sat there and kind of argued with myself for a while, but I did go. But more on what happened there after the intro.
I'm so disappointed in
Conrad.
20 bucks says he's sitting in his car debating about whether or not he should go out. He'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me until I come over. He'll make me feel guilty. This is ridiculous, okay? I'll go. Shit. God damn it!
I'm here in Hahnenklee. Took the little drive. It's like half an hour from St. Andreasburg from Harz B&B to here. Just less than 30 minutes away you've got Hahnenklee as well. So it's been a year since I've been here and a lot has changed. I was talking to some people last night and they were talking about how the changes suck in the park. So I'm interested to see. There's obviously different opinions and different strokes for different oaks, as they say. But come with me on a ride in Hahnenklee and let's have a look what's changed. Let's go. I see the guys are working down there on float trails, so hopefully no conflict there. First roller's gone. Berm's the same. Berm's the same with the little water rats in it that we built to make drainage. And then, that jump looks a little bit smaller than it used to be. And then it's into these berms. This is always a drainage issue, so looks like they'll be doing some good maintenance here. Oh, two different lines here. And then we built this big berm to slow everybody down. Changed things up there a little bit. Double now into the fist. That little jump on the side is gone. That's a double, which you have to hit pretty fast. Didn't see that coming. Change of line there. Roller. This was always my favorite section. Oh, there's a double over the berm there. That's pretty rad. Good work, guys. Have a look at that in a minute. Oh, and then there's a line over the top here. Quite a lot of new stuff here. That's really cool. It's good to see that they're doing so much new stuff. That's totally new. It's cool though. Just hope they don't end up with drainage issues there. Took out that big berm I built. That's fine, it's progression, it's what happens. Then we've got a little section we built again for drainage, which seems to have stayed pretty much largely the same. This is new. Nice changes, really cool changes. Okay, that's a double as well. Next time it comes through, I'll hit that as a double. Bike across is there on the right, but I'm just gonna go right down float trail now. And then, oh, interesting. Oh, a little hip jump into that. Okay, different line choices there. It's not so bad. I took out my whole swirly whirly section. I obviously didn't like it. It's too slow for most people. okay, and then a bit of a strange one. It's okay though. 2 berm lines there for different lines into here, and then I see they're using PayPal now in the bike park. That's very cool. I don't know about doubles in a float trail, to be honest with you. I think they're dangerous for littlies. I wouldn't like to bring Ellie here now. No, this is too big for me right now. I couldn't hit it properly just now. And then the step up, which was
as you can hear, I've tried to stay positive the whole way down. I've seen some stuff that I don't really like, but I've still tried to stay positive the whole way.
Looks like they've worked very hard to point riders in new directions.
Yeah, I know, e-bike on a chairlift. I'm a lazy bastard. Yeah, that was float trail, and that was cool. It was different. They've done a couple of things. I must admit, personally, I wouldn't build any doubles in a float trail. Like, it just, not in a float trail in Bike Park Hahnenklee. The whole point of the float trail is that it's a real Anfänger, so somebody who's just starting out in the bike park. They got to feel really easy in it. But talked to Robbie now, and he said they haven't had any accidents so far on the float trail. So far so good. I'm gonna go have a look at A-Line now and see how that goes. I've heard some stories, so let's see. We'll go for another ride.
I forgot to put my knee guards on at the bottom, so I'm going to ride down A-Line, but I'm going to ride down really safe. Come with for a ride. One of those nice little wooden elements there into the free ride. So I'm going down A-Line. Not jumping the jumps yet. See, there's a nice big double, that's a bit strange. These 2 lines here, I'm going to take this line up the top here, and that drops you in, brings you through the wall ride.
Here's where Conrad goes berserk.
They're so stupid. This is retarded. Sorry. But there should be a thing here to stop people from riding straight through. Thing I built years ago, and the reason for it was because people come from up there, the downhill track, and they come across there in front of you, and if you take the shortcut through here, you end up paneling them into them. It's these kind of things that are screwing the bike park up. But anyway, new double over there.
Well, around here we call that a problem.
Yeah, this is cool. It's not what A-Line was about. In no way was this what A-Line was about. So honestly, it looks like they're trying to save costs by not putting in the material in this gap here. I'm not quite sure. Is Hahnenklee running out of money? Because on the second track that you should be riding in the bike park after float trail, you should have some kind of safe guard between that point there and that point there. Wooden element would be fine, but now I can see why all the wood was taken away, because Robbie and the guys obviously wanted to build new shit that didn't make sense. So then you come along there, used to be two big tables over here, and then there was a nice big table on the side over here that's completely gone. And then there was, there's a gap, there's a hip gap here,
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't mommy and daddy show you enough attention when you were a child?
Yeah, then a little berm that's not existing anymore. Roller, straight front. So you can see what's important and what's not important to the guys. And this obviously isn't important. I know Jürgen hated this. He basically just used to ride through it as a straight line, ignoring the safety ideas. So yes, brake bumps for Africa. Like, come on guys, what's going on here? It's too fast still, but hey, that's dangerous if nothing else. And so I guess that the trail that was kind of the thing that helped Hahnenklee grow is one that everybody has now f***ed up because they're, I don't know, jealous. But anyway, I'm gonna go get my knee guards on. So just to be very clear, this video is probably going to be really negative a lot of the way through.
If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place!
And one of the reasons it's negative is because A-line is f***ed. Sorry, it's f***ed. So when I came here in 2015, I saw a bike park that was heading in the direction of something really good. The guys from Schulenburg, Dirk and Patrick, had built a flow trail. It was really good, it was fantastic. From get-go, Ellie and I would ride that flow trail like broken. We really, really enjoyed it. It had some inherent problems and I changed those things. I built very big berms and some people didn't like that, and I can see that a lot of the big berms have been taken out completely in exchange for smaller berms, and that's fine. That's kind of a matter of preference, but I think the main goals are still there, which was water protection. So there was just way too much erosion in float trail because the trail went too straight down the hill for too long. And I'm not blaming Patrick and Dirk for that at all. Like, I never really did. So just to be very clear about that, I never blame Patrick and Dirk for that. I blame the management of the Boksberg that put too much pressure on them to build that trail too quickly. So they ended up skipping things that would have made it better. And then over time, because I had time, I could fix those things. And drainage was the big thing. There was just massive drainage issues. And I see they've taken out some sections in the mid part that were very slow, and it is what it is. They opted to just straighten it back out again, which is f***ing lazy as far as I'm concerned. Like, take your excavator that you bought and go and build some other berms. It's not that hard. But the next step for me, as the manager of Bike Park Hahnenklee, which was kind of a position I was promoted to, I went in with this like belief that Whistler had done it right. So I just copied Whistler. And Whistler had this big thing about progression. There is this bike park progression, and bike park progression is a really big part of the business, a very, very important part of the business. You have to take a newbie, a complete novice, somebody who's never ridden a bike or never ridden in a bike park, never thrown a mountain bike down a hill before with any kind of like idea of going fast or anything like that, and you have to allow them to progress through the bike park. So the first thing to do is give them a flow trail, something easy to ride. And they've gone and put doubles in flow trail. Like, that doesn't make sense. If nobody's crashing, that's great. But in A-line, they've gone from flow trail with little doubles that are okay, and they've built some cool like little transitions and stuff like that, and they've gone and built big doubles. And then they've gone like to Tanuki, and they've taken all the wooden elements away. So we built these big doubles, but we put wooden elements in between them, so that if somebody is stupid enough to go ride through there, even though it says only pro riders, it doesn't matter. They won't die. I really hope nobody hurts themselves in this bike park, because there's no progression anymore. There's like flow trail, like here, that they've maybe upped the level a little bit. Maybe you could go a little bit higher in flow trail, and then they've gone from flow trail to A-line up there. Like, A-line was just a big flow trail when I built it. Now it's just like, it's a big ass freeride track. So good luck to you, Hahnenklee, but I think you're going to become arse end or the hind tit on in bike parks in the Harz. The guys in Bordetal, the guys in San Andreasberg, they are outdoing you, and you are gonna lose because they will get all your guests. Let's have a look. I'm just gonna go down Float Trail again and give it a spin, see how it goes. No way. I don't know how you clear that. I came in there relatively quickly and didn't clear it. I'm gonna give a walk up and have another look. So I'm back up here. I put the bike in trail mode so I can get a lot of crank out of the corner. Let's have a look. Just clear it. Nah, dude, that's not nice. So, gonna go down the rest of the Float Trail. Highly disappointed. Really, I am. Very strange idea for a hip there. Takeoff isn't leaned over enough. No, dude, that's uncomfortable. Like, doubles right out of corners. What is the fucking point? It's a shit. Braking bumps on a tune away. Just gonna manual this. Step up is okay still. That's bloody stupid. I don't know. I really don't get what they were doing. But whatever, it's not my bike park anymore. Not my circus, not my monkeys, well, not my monkeys, not my circus. Ich glaube, das ist gut. Cool. So because the bike park is actually so depressing for me, I decided I'd come up and visit Uwe. Uwe was one of the really cool guys that worked here on the hill. Started a couple of years before I left. Really cool guy, and he runs the LumaFusion up here, the alpine coaster in English. And this is always fun for me. I just try go as fast as I can. No brakes. See what kind of speed we get through the camera trap over here. It unfortunately brakes for you a little bit, so that sucks. But you'll see now we're going to come into a section of go-arounds left and right. And that is interesting at high speed. Sometimes makes my lunch when I come back, but I haven't had any lunch, so it'll be fine. So we're going into the first one here. Full gas right, lean in, keep it flat, and then full gas left, lean in, keep the bars flat. And then it's just roll down to the bottom. Well, actually it's a little bit more. That lifts your lunch, breakfast in my case. So yeah, I'm gonna ride the Rollerbahn a little bit this afternoon because bike park sucks. A little bit of info that I got about the park is it looks like the business of Boxberg Invest has decided, as usual, to stop investing. I just see all the irony in the name of the company. So they're not investing in the bike park anymore, and what's happened is they've given the job of maintaining the bike park over to Aiden at Borden Bikes. So basically, Bike Park Hahnenklee is now actually Borden Bikes Bike Park. I'm not sure how the financial relationship works. I'm not sure whether Aiden has to pay for all the materials that they use, and that's why they're saving money on building doubles instead of tabletops. Who knows?
You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
Hahnenklee is going to go to shit, basically, because the management of Boxberg Invest do not understand how they can make money out of a bike park. Instead, they invest in all sorts of other shit that doesn't really work. So I leave you with that. Sorry for such a negative video. It just is actually impossible to say something positive about what's happened here. So I'm not gonna lie.